Hi guys, welcome back to the Yoga Shack. I'm your host, Rachel. I'm sorry I missed last week with you guys. I was crazy busy with an unexpected house project that just popped up out of nowhere. And if you see me in real life, in person, you can ask me all about it and I'll tell you. Um, Okay, so anyways, for yoga today, I got some feedback from some of you saying that the shorter practices are easier to fit into your everyday life. So I thought it'd be fun to do a half hour gentle class today. So let's begin. Just like comfortable seated position. You can be on a cushion, comfortable clothing, and let's go for it. All right, so let's just get down on the floor with these shorter practices, we have to get right to business. So you're in a comfortable seated position, and just let your eyes close. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, blow it out through the mouth. Feeling yourself becoming present, letting whatever you're coming from drop away. So again, deep breath in through the nose. Blow it out. Let's do one more like that. Deep breath in. And out it goes. On the next inhale, the arms float up overhead. Palms come together. Exhale, draw down, palms together right through your center line. Yeah, let's do that two more times. Inhale, reach up. Let the ribs lift on up. Exhale down. And one more time. Inhaling up. Oh, yeah. Exhaling down. Stop at the solar plexus, letting the right hand swivel on top of the left hand. Do you have a dedication for this practice today? Do you have an intention for yourself? Something linking to your greater life here. Just silently affirming it to yourself. And bringing the palms together in front of the heart center. And let's begin with an Om. Letting the palms open so the pinky and the heel of your hand here, the inside edge of your hand stays touching. And it's like you're radiating your palms towards yourself, like this little shield here. And we're going to Om again, just like this, inhaling and Oming. Om. And one more time, inhaling. Bringing the heel of the hand up to the forehead and let the head dip forward slightly. So it's kind of like resting forward into your palms. Eyes can stay closed for this. The fingers are wrapping up over the top of your head. And just pretend like you have like a little air piano up here and you're just tapping your fingers on the little keys up on the crown of the head, just tapping the crown, the scalp, just a little bit here. And this can be a very slow, mellow tap, nothing crazy, okay? All right. All right, and then bringing the fingers right up to the crown of the head, right in the center. Take an inhale here and pull outwards towards the ears on your exhale. I'm just doing that a couple more times. Inhaling here. Exhale, pull out. One more time. That's good. Good, good, good. And now let's come down onto the back, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Oh, and let the full weight of your head be on the floor and just rock side to side a couple times. And then coming back to center, keep the right knee in towards the chest. Left leg extends out onto the floor. Take an inhale here. Exhale and reverse. Inhale and hold. Exhale and reverse. Inhale, hug that knee in. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, hug it in. Exhale, reverse. This time, keeping the right knee in towards the chest. Just do a little circle with this right knee. Remember, now this is a gentle practice. We're moving gently with the body. Nothing too extreme. We're not looking for the end range of movement within this joint. We're just loosening it up. Yeah, going both directions here. Good. And then reversing the legs again. Left knee in, right leg out. Little circles, guiding it around. Breathe as you go. And reverse it. Coming back to center. Bring both knees back in, but this time let them separate. So going with a wide knee here out towards the side. And we're doing a little tiny rock side to side with the knees wide. So as you rock to the left, the right knee comes more towards the center line. And then as you rock towards the right, the left knee comes more towards the center line, just so you can have a little play here with the hips. Yeah. And then come back to center, raise the hands and feet up towards the ceiling, circle the wrists, circle the ankles, and go the opposite way. And then shake the feet out, shake the hands out, give them a real big kick here. The little legs are kicking, the hands are waving, 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 waving. And then smooth circles again, and going the other way. Good. Let the feet now come down to the floor, rubbing the palms together. Keep the breath flowing, and that's our link to the moment here. Shake the hands out a little bit and just tap anywhere right below your collarbone. You can go all the way over to the right, all the way over to the left, just a little tappity tap, and take a nice deep breath as you do this. Good. We're just waking up this whole area here. Good. Good. And then taking the fingertips down the sternum, just doing a little tap here, a little tap. It's a gentle tap. We're not looking for a big thumping here. It's like a gentle tippity tap, tippity tap. Good. Shake the hands out. Bring the knees in towards the chest again. Oh, big hug. Rolling over onto your right side and using that left hand to press into the floor. Come on, up, around into a table. So our hands are right under the shoulders, knees are hip width apart. And then go right into your cat and cow, rolling the back up, inhaling. Exhale, open the belly. Raise your head and tail up. And just go back and forth, breathing in one direction, out in the other. Back and forth. And now side to side, the hips go to the right and to the left. As the hips come to the right, the head sways to the right. As the hips go to the left, the head sways to the left. So we're doing a nice lateral stretch in the whole torso. And then come back to center. Extend the right leg behind you. Sweep it over to the left side. Look over the left shoulder. And then come back to center. Extend that left leg back over to the right side. Look over the right shoulder. And then come back to center. Let's take a puppy stretch. So walk the hands out in front of the shoulders, probably about 10 inches or so. Let the hips shift slightly in back of the knees, and then just stretch out. Let the forehead descend down towards the earth. Stretch the fingertips away from your hips. Stretch the hips away from your fingertips. So we have some traction going on. Relax the shoulder blades on the back. Feeling all those little muscles under the shoulder blades. Let them relax so that when you inhale, you have a nice gliding action to the shoulder blades. You can feel the ribs being able to move under the shoulder blades. It's not just a locked unit here. Good. All right, let's walk the hands in, coming back up to our table. So the hands come right back under the shoulders. Now curl the toes under. This is our down dog. We're going to curl the toes under. Let the knees begin to float up as the hips reach up behind you on a diagonal. Reach the arms up overhead. And then we have this nice bent knee down dog. The back of the neck is long. And then begin to pedal your feet. One heel extends down and then the other. So remember, as you're moving through this practice, doing things to your full ability, but never pushing beyond what your body is willing to give freely and gently. So you decide what feels right for your body here. If at any time something doesn't feel good, feel free to adapt it. You can do something completely different. It's okay. All right, we're going to walk the hands and feet in towards each other. So the feet walk up a little bit, the hands walk backward in a forward bend. Release the back of the neck and roll up to stand. You can climb up the legs with the hands if you like. And once you're all the way up to stand, inhale those arms up overhead, reach up. Exhale, open. Soften the elbows, bend the knees a little. Inhale, right back up. Reaching up. Exhale, soften the elbows, soften the knees, relax the shoulders. Inhaling up. Drink in that air. Oh, I love that. Exhaling down. All right, we're going to switch it up a little. Inhaling up. Make a loose fist and blow it out with a shh. So it's a very quiet shh. Let the hands flare out at the bottom and then take the arms up overhead again. Inhaling. Exhale. Lift the elbows. Inhaling. Exhale and soften the knees, lift the elbows, soft fist. Inhaling, scoop it up. All right, we're going to exhale down the same way. And then on the inhale, right back up the center, loose fists again. Inhale through the nose. Flare the fingertips at the top. Exhale with a loose fist again. Inhale through the nose, up through the center. Lift the elbows. Reach up, fingertips reach up at the very top. Loose fist, exhale down. We're going to do 3 more just like that, okay? Good. Inhaling up. Flare the fingers at the very top. Exhale. Soften your knees. Send your butt behind you a little bit. Last one. Reach it all the way through the sky. Exhale down. Good. Now your knees are bent. Let's stay right here. Hands to the thighs. We're sending the hiney way behind us here. Yeah, good. So your hands are on your thighs. They're helping support you a little bit here. And then come a little bit deeper. Reach the hands down towards the knees. And then we're going to come back up to stand. Drag the fingertips up the front of the thighs, right up to the hip flexors here. And then give like a little scrub up and down on the hip flexors. So this is all these muscles in the front of the hip here. We're just giving them a little rub, saying, hey, I see you there. I see you. All right, then keep your fingers right at the top of the crease here at the hip flexors. Send your hiney behind you. Bend the knees. You can look forward, keep the neck neutral, and then come all the way back up. Bring the hands around to the hiney now and give the hiney a little rub. Just with the flat of your palm, the whole gluteus area here, gluteus maximus, minimus, and everything else in between. We're just giving a little rub here. And then keep your hands on the back of your on the bum area here, the back of your bum. We're coming back down to Utkatasana, running the hands down the hamstrings now. Those good old hamstrings, right down. Maybe you can get down to the backs of your knees, and then come right back up. The hamstrings right up to the glutes here, and then exhale back down. Bending the knees right down the hamstrings, maybe to the backs of the knees. Maybe you can reach down that far. And we're going to come up the outside of the thighs now, right up to the outer hips. Good. And then give this a little scrub just a couple times. Outer hips, outer hips. Yes. Good. Breaking up any energetic congestion here. The hands can do that. They're amazing at that. You got these great tools here, these hands. All right. So we're going to start again at the top. Inhale. Exhale, sit down. Run the hands down towards the knees, maybe all the way to the knees, and then come up the front of the thighs this time. Down the outside of the thighs, bend the knees, sit down. Exhale. Inhale up, hands up the front of the thighs. Exhale, sit down, down the outside of the legs. Inhaling up. Good. We're going to keep this drag up now. We're coming right up now it's kind of like the side body here, up to the waist. And right around the waistline, let your hands stop here, wrap the thumbs around the back, the fingers around the front, and just give yourself a little rub here. Kind of like it's like I'm going around here on this nice belt, but it's not too tight. You're just circling your waist, maybe towards the front, maybe towards the back. It depends on what your shoulders want to do here today, but we're just massaging this whole area here, the natural waistline. This is sometimes an area that can get really congested. And like if it gets too tight, that doesn't allow for our full yogic breath. So here we're letting it relax, letting it relax. So our full yogic breath is where the belly is relaxed. And when we inhale, there's this swelling to the belly, to the sides, even to the back. We have this whole breathing action going on. And then when we exhale, everything comes back into the core, the air leaves, and we're a little smaller. And then when we inhale, we become bigger again. Yeah. All right. It's a little more rubbing. Good. All right. Good. So now let the feet go a little bit wider here. Let's go quite wide, actually. All right. We're going to turn those left toes out, right toes angling in. Bend the left knee right over the ankle. Let the arms float up. Warrior two, looking out to the left. Now let's come out and in to this a couple times. So we're going to inhale and hold, and then exhale, release, straighten out the front leg, arms come down. And then as soon as you inhale again, come right back into it, bending that left knee. Exhale down, leg straightens out. Inhale into it. Knees right over the ankle. Exhale down. One more time, inhaling. Good. Gazing out over those left fingertips. Exhale down. And now this time, side angle. We're going to come into our warrior two. Left forearm comes down. Right arm reaches either up alongside the head or straight up to the ceiling. You decide what feels best for your shoulder today. Both are totally cool. And then the head for today, we're going to look down towards those left toes. Draw the right shoulder back so that it has this nice upward lift to it. Even if the arm is above your head, you have this shoulder rolling back as you gaze down. Let's lift into warrior two. And releasing down. Front leg straightens out. Good. Let's pivot right around to the other side. Right toes out, left toes in. Bend that right knee. Arms come up, shoulder height, looking out to the right. And once you find your mark and you find this shape here, let's come in and out of it a few times. So on the exhale, letting the right leg lengthen out, find a little more height. Arms can come down. Sorry about that. The arms are a little late on me today. We're going to inhale, come in. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, floating back into it. Exhale, release. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Last one. And going right into side angle. That right forearm comes down. The left arm can reach straight up towards the ceiling or alongside the ear. You decide which one feels better for you today. The head, though, is looking down today. So you have this awareness that the head can move independently of what the arms are doing. So as this left shoulder is rolling back and opening, the head can still look down. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. So what we're doing is we build more body awareness with this type of thing, moving the head opposite of what we might normally do. All right, on your next inhale, float up, warrior two, and release. Well done. Parallel the feet off, hands to the hips. All right, so instead of doing a wide angle forward bend here from standing, we're just going to shift the hips side to side a few times. Just let them shift side to side. Yeah, tipping over one side and then the other. And then heel toe your feet in and take the hips on a roll around. Nice big circle one way and then the other. And then back to center. Coming down onto the mat. All right, so for this, let's use a strap. So just grab a strap. I'll put that in the beginning that we need this, all right? So we're gonna use a strap, have a nice loop for it, and we're gonna do the big toe series here. So we're coming down onto the back. Let's bring both knees in at first. You can have the strap with you. That would make this easier to lasso that right foot. First, just hug both knees in, rock a little side to side, and then take your strap loop, lasso that right foot. Left foot comes down to the floor. Right foot can go straight up towards the ceiling. Or if you're feeling a little more bendy today, you can work this leg in towards your torso. But remember, it's a gentle practice. So we're looking for that first layer of stretch here. Pulling back gently with the strap so the foot can flex. And we get this nice opening in the back of the lower leg. Breathe here. All right, so now we're going to do a cross leg action where this right leg will come across to the left and the left knee is coming across to the right. So if you were to look down the center line of your body, your legs would be forming like an X, right? Your thighs would be forming like an X. They're crossing each other. We're square on the back. We're not rolling onto one side or the other. Good. Uncross. Both legs come back to their own little train track here. And then turning this right leg, we can say like the eye, like if you had a little face on your kneecap, that's turning out from the hip, turning out. And then letting the right leg move out towards the right as the left knee moves out to the left. And you can just let them counterbalance each other. But we're still within our functional movement. We could easily bring the legs back to center if we wanted. Just don't like hang on the joints here. We're moving intelligently. Keep breathing, giving feedback through the strap. Good. Back to center. Bending that right knee in, releasing that right foot to the floor. Left foot comes in. Extend, let's lasso it. Extend the leg out and just hold here for a moment. And then crossing the legs. Right knee comes to the left, left leg to the right. You got that X in the thigh bone, in the femur, right? Good. Coming back to center. And then dropping the left leg out to the left, right knee to the right. And back to center. Bending your knee in towards your chest. Release the strap, both feet to the floor. Arms out into a T. And let the knees drop side to side to side. You're not going to believe it, but we're already here for Shavasana. See those half-hour practices. They're You get it done. Get it done. And it's nice because then you've tuned the body with some yoga and it wasn't a huge investment in time, right? All right. So then as you're ready, coming to Shavasana, if you like, you can place a bolster behind your knees. I have one right here, so I'll demonstrate that. So we're going to place the bolster behind the knees. It just supports the low back a little bit onto the back and making sure your head is nicely placed here. You can roll the shoulder blades under and down the back a little bit. Make sure you have room beside you for your arms to relax. Once you're all set, let your eyes close. Let's take a few deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, like you were blowing out through a straw. Inhaling through the nose. Slow that exhale down. This is a very simple, to continue with that pranayama, that breathing exercise. It's a very simple but very effective pranayama at relaxing the body. In through the nose, blowing it out. And then just dropping into your normal, natural breathing pattern in and out through the nose, feeling your full weight, giving it all to the floor, giving it all, relaxing your face and feeling how that makes your head even heavier, and just relax your head. Feel the neck releasing as the head releases. Empty your shoulders, your arms. Empty your hands of all the stuff, right, that they maybe did or they have to do. Just let them be empty, relaxed. Feel the whole torso heavy, relaxed. The hips finding new space as they relax. Feeling balance in the knees as they relax. And the feet relaxing so deeply. The heels becoming very heavy. And the toes are just so soft, spreading out, relaxing. Whole body relaxing, whole body. Let your next breath be a little deeper. And wiggling the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes, and let the head rock side to side, very gently rocking it. There's no rush. And stretching out in a way that feels good to you. And then when you're ready, draw your knees in towards your chest. And rolling over onto your right side. Taking a breath there, pausing. And then using the left hand to press into the floor, come on up to sit. And make your way around into a comfortable seated position. And once you get there, let the eyes close again. Let the mind settle in on the breath. Making any little movements to allow yourself to become fully centered and comfortable. Drawing up right up through the crown of the head. Chest is open, upper back open. Tops of the shoulders open and relaxing away from the ears. Let's do a few rounds of straw breathing, just to really imprint this feeling of relaxation in the body. So it's an inhale through the nose, exhale, blow out through the mouth like you're blowing out through a straw. And let the inhale follow directly after that exhale. And just loop the breath, inhale to exhale. Doing 2 more rounds at your own pace. Letting that breath now drop away, breathing in and out through the nose. So now let's end our practice here together with an Om. Om. Bringing the palms together and bowing to the light and the shadow in everything. Hari Om Tat Sat. And then bowing to each other. Namaste. I hope you guys have a great day. It was awesome to practice with you. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.